Dear participants, thanks for your time. In this occasion, I would like to present my paper on the 5th International Conference on Operation Research with the title Evaluation of IPv6 Low Power Personal Area Network for Internet of Things using NS3. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Rafael Bianco Huay, as a main author and the presenter, and my teammate is Mrs. Afifa and Mr. Iqbal Firmansyah, and there is Mrs. Riri Fitrisari and Mr. Ruki Harwahyu as my supervisor. The outline of this presentation will be divided into 4 phases. As we can see in the slide, first off, I would like to introduce the objective and the background. The second, I would like to explain the concept of 6LoWPAN and CSMA. And then we go to experiment and analysis. In the end, there is conclusion of the experiment. Before we start, I'd like to give an explanation about why we take this title as our experiment. As we can see the graphic, during 2020, many experts estimate the installation of IT device is 31 billion. And we can see it's been predicted more than 75 billion by 2025 will be connected on the web. So it's gonna be scalable, need to be stable, and secure IP addressing is required for this huge number of devices. IoT refers to a broad range interconnected devices that are capable to communicating with other devices and networks. They can perform variety functions, but most often used to gather information and perform specific action. One of the enabling technology of IT is the wireless communication using IP version 6, or we've been called 6LoWPAN. 6LoWPAN is the network protocol on IoT. There is many other protocol like DTLS on the security protocol, CCN content centric network on the network protocol, TSMP time synchronous mesh protocol on the network protocol, and many other protocol that has been exist. For the number of IoT devices in the future and many protocol which has exist, then we began to compare which protocol is the best to use for IoT device in the future. To do this, we need to ensure the performance by comparing the delay and the throughput of 6LoWPAN with the legacy CSMA. The experiment is conducted using NS3 as the accepted network simulation platform to research purpose. Before we start to experiment, I would like to explain you about 6LoWPAN and the legacy CSMA architecture. As I've said before, there are many protocols in IoT. One of them is 6LoWPAN. 6LoWPAN IP version 6 over lower power wireless personal area network is enable the efficient use of IP version 6 over low power, low rate wireless network on the simple embedded device. As you can see, there is many devices that can adapt 6LoWPAN. One of them is ASP8266 module. So there are many characteristics on the device. First is limited processing capability. It means the processing is started from 8-bit with 10 MHz clock rates. It have small memory capacity. The typical memory range between 2 and 10 kilobytes of RAM. And then it have low power in order of 10 milliampere. It has short range. The range of the application is 10 meter. It has low bit rate. The maximum of the iRAD device is up to 250 kilobytes per second. Before the character itself, the benefits of 6LoWPAN are open, reliable, standard, and easy to learn. The use of 6LoWPAN environment with it has specified in the following characteristic. First, the characteristic of low power heterogeneous network need to be tied together, and then the device embedded with internet-based service. It reusable and can be evolvable, and then need to be scalable for to large network. CSMA or Car Research Multiple Access is a standard media access protocol for the transmission of network session over a commonly shared medium. The protocol exhibit higher collision in data packet transmission and provide poor performance in heavy traffic. In GSMA, station wait for the sending packet until the channel finish. When the channel is ready, the station can take one of the three different approaches. The first is one per system GSMA. One per system GSMA transmit the data with a probability of 1 whenever it finds the channel idle. And the second is non-persistent GSMA. Non-persistent GSMA, a node in the protocol doesn't continue sense the medium for the purpose of seizing the channel immediately upon detecting the end of the previous transmission. The P-persistent GSMA, it can be maximize the channel utilization by continuously monitoring the transmission medium. And then we began to start to experiment and analysis session that we have been running off. First, we have conducted the experiment to analyze the comparison for GSMA and the 6LoWPAN performance with the NS3 simulation. The experiment that will be conducted is to see the result of the throughput and the delay of the both protocol by using the same parameter in the number of nodes, simulation time, packet size, data rate for the packet sending, data rate for the device channel of the both protocol to make the comparison for the fair value. For a fair comparison, the size of both protocol, the configuration of the network will be have to be consist. The 6LoWPAN works on 802.15.4 standard. It operates on the unlicensed 2.4 GHz band, which only accommodates data rates up to 250 kilobits per second. On the other hand, GSMA works on the 802.11 AH. It's been licensed with 1 GHz band, and it can provide the Wi-Fi network data rates from 650 kilobits per second to 7.8 megabits per second. The size of both architecture is varied to 50 to 750 nodes. And then the data rate for device channel is over 100 megabits per second with IP address and the Wi-Fi are used to generate traffic flow in we random select the communication press all across the node where consists of sender and receiver. Each packet send a 1 megabit per second from sender to its receiver, and the simulation for the both architecture will be running in 10 seconds. The performance statistics are gathered and analyzed using the flow monitor using in NS3. The throughput performance is measured under saturated traffic condition. Based on the average throughput result, we can observe that in the GSMA, over much more throughput performance than 6LoWPAN, even as the number of nodes increased from 50 to 750, but 6LoWPAN throughput is more steadier within the range of 1.5 megabit per second to 2 megabit per second. The GSMA mechanism employed reduce the possibility of collision in such situation of the great extent. The sixth, as we can see, the 6LoWPAN throughput is the more steady within the range. For the packet delay, we can see that GSMA has slightly lower delay than 6LoWPAN, with the GSMA having range from 0.02 to 0.03 second, and the 6LoWPAN has a range from 0.045 second to 0.055 second. As we can see, the both protocols are equally balanced in terms of delay. The reason is why CSMA have shorter delay is because the MAC layer of 8002.11 on CSMA can quickly and efficiently adapt to a higher number of nodes than 8002.15.4 standard. After that, we reach to our conclusion. We have investigated and evaluated the performance of the both protocol through an S3 simulation to make a rational decision of which protocol is feasible for the future of IoT device, which operated with multimedia or surveillance system in a multi-channel radio environment. As we can see before, based on the simulation, CSMA has more of advantage over 6LoWPAN in the term of throughput and the delay performance. The 80.2.11 CSMA can be applicable in the smart city and the smart home environment which require higher data rates. However, the 6LoWPAN has a higher energy efficiency than CSMA, and it having more steadier throughput. So we can say the 6LoWPAN can be effectively be used in automation and entertainment application at home, office, and factory environment. The study show a comparison of the CSMA with 6LoWPAN in the throughput and delay performance in IoT context so that we can effectively implement of the protocol. That's all I can say. So thank you for your attention.